Have you ever wished while staring at the graph that the information was a bit clear? That you'd be able to understand it and even remember every terms just in one glance? Have a look at this graph, for instance. Do you know what it means? Are you familiar with the terms? Well, we will see how to remember them easily in this video. Let me tell you the story about HPG Axis Negative Feedback. Or in other words, how the hormonal cycle of the male system is working. Our story begins in the hypothalamus center. While GnRH is waking up, we start working. GnRH is a hormone who's specialized in releasing other hormones. In other words, his job is to send messages to others so that hormones are going to work. Lucas here, pituitary gland, just received a message from our GnRH, but it seems that she doesn't quite understand why he is asking her something. He is just simply asking her to check the level of LH and FSH, and well, apparently it seems she forgot to check. Pituitary gland is the one who's releasing those gonadotrophins, and they serve the purpose of releasing other hormones, so they are very important. Hopefully she's very skilled. And here you are, mini armies of LH and FSH ready to go. Where, you might ask? Well, some are going to Sertoli's cells and some are going to the Leydig cells. Here we are following FSH. FSH is going to the Sertoli cell. Both Sertoli cell and Leydig cells are located into the testis. The role of the FSH is to stimulate the Sertoli cells into creating more sperm cells. Meanwhile, LH goes to the Leydig cells in order to stimulate the production of testosterone. And it seems here that our LH has done its job properly. There we are, testosterone and sperm cells ready to go. Poor Sertoli, it keeps being bothered, and it seems that he is a bit pissed about it. So he's using inhibin so that the FSH goes away. And look what we have here, testosterone is already going to come and see the sperm cells. Well, I mean, the two of them are getting along quite well. But Leydig is maybe a bit too zealous in his job. Testosterone travels all across the body through the bloodstream. Because the levels are high, they are going back to the hypothalamus and poof! Oh, I think we're gonna have an issue. The levels of testosterone are so high that hypothalamus just took one of them onto his face. He's angry about it and GnRH just got fired. Whoops. Meanwhile, because no message of GnRH is coming, pituitary, Sertoli, and even Leydigs are taking a rest. No news, good news, as we say, I guess. Mr. Hypothalamus is the one who's taking over now, and because GnRH is not here, well, it seems that the LH and FSH levels have been going down again. No message, no production. GnRH, come back! GnRH, come back! V! And there you got it. That's the end of the cycle and the beginning of a new one. GnRH goes to work, send messages to pituitary gland, who will check the levels of LH and FSH and make some if needed. LH and FSH goes to stimulate Sertoli cells and Leydig cells into the production of testosterone and sperm cells. Inhibin is used to inhibit the FSH stimulation, and the testosterone on itself, well, it goes to the hypothalamus, who will remain the one to decide when the levels are going up or down again. And that's how you understand the previous graph we saw at the beginning, because the cycle goes again and again. So now do you understand better the terms? Can you tell which hormone does what? GnRH is the hormone that triggers a message so that FSH and LH, other hormones, goes into the testis to stimulate the production of testosterone and sperm cells. When the FSH level is too high, inhibin is produced, and that inhibin inhibits the FSH, which means FSH does not work anymore. Testosterone, on the other hand, when the levels are too high, has an impact on GnRH, and GnRH sees the production of FSH and LH. When the levels are too low, that same hormone sends a message again for the production to the pituitary gland.